Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally getting back to the shop. I went and picked up a load of trailers this morning. I ordered these about a couple weeks back. Thought we would have sold a little bit more of them than we have been, but is what it is. I guess just not the time of year where people are wanting to buy trailers. All right, so the way this has got to work is we got to pull each and every one of these off one at a time, and we should be good to go for that, because I have some big plans today. And of course, starting off, we got to deal with our most profitable business, the trailer rental slash trailer selling. Just the easiest one to deal with and the quickest one to deal with. So we might go ahead and start putting like a discount for some of these older ones we have, and by might, we most definitely need to. I do know we got one of them at least sold already. Said he wanted 0 hours, 0 everything. And I said, you know, I have a perfect trailer for you. And I told him about the one that was coming in today. So he's going to come pick up one of these. Hopefully either tomorrow or the day after. I'm not 100% sure. So to start the day off, I've decided that one of those semi-truck rails back there is coming off. We've got to go ahead and start making one of those into a semi-truck or something, because right now we're just letting it just sit there and be wasted. Yeah, there we go. Pull this on. Yep, pull it on off like that. Just that simple. All right, now we're done with that. Time to go ahead and get in here and get started putting this stuff up where it belongs. We got a lot of work ahead of us now. And unattach that. There we go. We'll leave that right there. Alrighty, so now that we've gotten all that done, by the way, I got so many projects just sitting around here that need to get worked on. It's pathetic. Alrighty, so we need to get one of these frames out. I don't know which one's gonna be the least bent. I mean, the tires don't look the best, honestly, but the frames look pretty good. So what I'm thinking is we probably take one of these frames and combine it with some of this stuff over here. Now, engine wise, I know what kind of engine we need in it, but I'm kind of thinking about going with this. So like we could honestly start off with this frame right here and all this stuff that's already on here, but I don't know, just part of me really don't want to do that. I'd rather start off with the cab right here and get this thing pulled out as well. But before we can do that, we need to get this out of the shop, which is this old Myers right here. So this right here, we did the welding and need to be done to the back of it. We got the plate kind of welded up on top of it like the customer wanted. It takes no time at all to honestly get all this work done, with especially welding. It's such a good job. Don't get me wrong, I love, like, welding is actually phenomenal. And again, saying it once, said it twice, I'll say it again, I am not a professional welder, by no means necessary. All right, we'll leave the identical twin right there. The guy should be coming to pick that up here in the next day or two. Alrighty, so next step is upon us. We need to start figuring out which frame we want. A good looking one. I mean, not terrible, honestly. You know, I'm not gonna be able to tell you anything until I get this top one off, because I may end up breaking it if I don't. Alrighty, we got everything kind of hooked up here. We're gonna try to, oh, come on, come on, come on, we're pulling it. Yeah, slowly but surely. Come on, come on, come on, just give her a little bit of V8. Come on, yes, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're not moving it by much, but we're moving it. All right, there we go. All right, so now we kind of got this frame pulled off here. Let's kind of take a look. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's back here. It's kind of shot. I don't really want to use that one. This one looks like it's So basically what I'm having to look is where is like the worst or least amount of damage. So far this one looks like it has the least. All right, we'll go ahead and pull this on out of the way here for a second, and we'll start evaluating what our best decisions are. What we may have to do is we may have to pull bits and pieces and kind of weld these things together. I mean, because what my issue like with this one is, if you look at this rail right here, that looks a little bit flimsier than I would want. So maybe if I take like a piece of steel, put like some tacks, and then put a permanent structure there, that may work or make that one better. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch this out right here. Yep, let me switch this out right here for the pallet forks. Come on, kind of keep kind of pushing this out of the way here. Perfect. Just enough to kind of get this little sucker out of here is what all we need. All right, well, I guess my next step is going to be getting that from there into the shop, and then getting the cab off of this right here, this frame right here, and putting it over there alongside of getting that cab off of here and putting it on there. We want to kind of, I need to start sourcing a motor. Give me a few minutes. Let me source a motor for this and let's see what we can get done. Alrighty, and a little bit a while later, we got everything pulled on inside the shop. Not only did we got pulled inside the shop, I also just got this beautiful new engine just kind of dropped off here, but it's a little late in the afternoon. I think that's where we're about to call it for the day and come back at us in the morning with a different point of view. So we cannot stay here long this morning. We got to go ahead and take the to-go set and go on out of here. I almost forgot an important piece. So we have somebody up north that needed a little bit of a part that I think we have. I'm like 90% sure we had it. So I told him that we can get it done for him. He needs this part welded on the back of his dozer. And I think that is it right there. Yep, this is a good old winch system so that they can pull trees and all that kind of fun stuff out of the way while they're working. Let's go ahead and lower that back down to the ground because we need to load up this winch because they needed it like yesterday. They've been searching around for days trying to find this. Now this should be a winch to D7 if I'm not mistaken, because I kind of, yeah, there we go, right there. Good old D7 dozer winch, hopefully, and then just needs to stay in the back of the truck. So that winch right there is hopefully going to save these guys a season. Hopefully save these guys this project. They need it on the machine like yesterday. Not only did they need it yesterday, they almost lost everything because of not having this one piece. So they told me the construction site's on up this road right here, and we are good to go once we get up here, because this is the first thing we need to take care of today. Yep, right up here. So apparently this big farm up here is doing a massive upgrade, and part of the massive upgrade is just getting some of this equipment down here working. All right, just go ahead and unload this. Maybe a little bit of the rough way up, but hey, as long as it gets it on the ground. All right. Good right there. We're gonna lower this back down to the ground. He said the key should be inside the dozer, so we'll go ahead and pull this little sucker forward because it shouldn't be that high up and needs to be bolted if I'm not mistaken. All right, got the welder right here. We're just gonna pull this on back here. Go ahead and drop that right there, just simply within the same frame-ish place. Now we gotta lift this on up right here. All right, we'll put a little bit of an ugga-dugga in here, ugga-dugga there. There we go. Make sure we get some ugga-duggas on this side as well. There we go. There we go. That draw's looking pretty good. All right, so now we gotta do my favorite part because he said does not want this one to come off. So the last one came off, and apparently what happened is somebody stole the last one. Well, he said he don't have a ripper for it, so this one he doesn't want to come off. So we'll just go ahead and kind of put some dimes on this little sucker. Oh yeah. So this right here shouldn't honestly permanently attach this. It's going to do a pretty good job make sure it's attached. But honestly, if they, heated it up, they could take a torch to it and get it off easy if they needed to. I doubt they will, honestly, because of the way the guy was talking. I'll go start this side as well. So he said he just wanted it kind of done so that we didn't have no more issues. And plus, it's harder for people who just like to steal stuff, take it off. Going to kind of put some tacks into here. So I'm not going to straight line this one just in case we need to get to it. I'm just going to tack it right there. There we go. Now come this side, I need to put 2 tacks in over here. We'll put one right there. That should be good. Come down a little bit, right about there. All right, now if I did my job like I think I did, we'll go ahead and fire this back up, move it out of the way, which we need to remember to fire that back up with some diesel. Gonna cut down this tree right here to make a little bit of a test tree. This thing does not want to go down. Because what they said, they're going to end up clearing out this entire forest. So they said if I need to cut down a tree to test to make sure that the winch is strong enough, we don't got to worry about it detaching. Just go ahead and cut down any one of them. So we're just going to start with the biggest and the heaviest. Yeah, just simply take it on over here like that. Oh, like it ain't nothing. It's pulling it like all day. Yep, just simply gotta drive it over here, and I'll probably leave this attached so that the owner of it can see that it is working and it does pull. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Looks like a little bit of a handiwork job, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything packed up and see you guys back at the shop. All right, so we are good to go here. We're back at the shop. A little bit of a mess on the trail, but we gotta clean that up. I'm on a little bit of a time crunch because I have big plans coming up today. I've got to get done, so we got to go ahead and get some stuff rocking and rolling. So So first things first, we are going to convert this old Cummins engine over. It's hard for me to want to convert that Cummins over when we do got one right here, but it is what it is. We're going to get this thing off and put on the frame here. Want to get this cab all moved on over as well, because this cab is definitely going to be the main thing we need. And actually, before we even get that done, we need to get this thing moved on in there and get a little bit of a spot welded up, because this is what this is all about. We're fabricating, we're doing stuff, and we're making changes. Well, we're also going to do our own projects. When people bring in their projects for us to do, we'll do them, but when we got stuff like this, we'll do our own projects. All right, go ahead and put this little bead down. Start all this right here. Very simple right here is all we're going after. And then just kind of tap this onto here. Do your nice little motion. I like to do the motion where you go back and forth slowly but steadily all the way down. Leaves you a nice little pool of material though, that's the issue, but ain't nothing a grinder ever couldn't fix. Oh yeah, that looks a little bit better. We got that good right there, so I think we're good on that aspect. Next thing we need to do is get here to here and here over now. Let's get it moved. There we go, right there. That should be perfect. Alrighty, so we got some things done here. We went and got the engine kind of put on properly. As you see, still did not use the engine. I got really tempted. Got a little bit of a base coat of primer put down on the actual main cab because we're going to change the paint color. Got these little cool little suckers off the side. We got this thing ready to rock and roll. Actually, went ahead and also put the actual fifth wheel plate on the back as well. I want to see what I can do about maybe cutting out this area, like putting in more, I don't know. Yeah, kind of like this. Cut out this steel so you see directly down there. I like that look of a semi truck a little bit better than the other one, but at least for right now we got this thing fully good to go. And as you can see right here, yeah, we got cracks up and down. This frame just was not going to hold long term, and now it's sitting on a pretty solid frame, I would trust, especially up here at the engine. We got it kind of set down and of course where we needed to be. So far everything looks phenomenally well and looks like nothing's going to really go wrong with this project. So we got a little bit more stuff left to do, a little bit here and there, and I'm actually waiting on a couple parts. I know somebody that's up north that has a hood for this. That's gonna be perfect. Got a bumper. We're gonna replace all the wheels with brand new wheels, and this thing should end up looking incredible. And once actually we get done with that over there, I want to start working on this right here, this Dodge. It's a nice looking Dodge. All it needs is a new Cummins engine in it, and I don't think that's gonna be that hard honestly get for it because I have a buddy of mine who has one right down the road. Also, this right here, this generator. So last time I actually worked on it, because I have been working on it here and there, it actually has been running. It's supposed to be an actual generator setup, so I wouldn't mind trying to get this onto like a big trailer or something like that and have like a trailer setup for welding, power setup, all that kind of fun stuff, to maybe try to sell it as like a ultimate work trailer, something like that. I don't know, we'll see. Tell me your guys' idea down in the comment section down below. But guys, no further ado, this is all the time we have for today at the welding shop. We got a lot done today and I'm so very happy for it. Hopefully you guys very much enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.